What she's talking about is something more radical that I think a lot of parents watching might think, actually, yes, why don't we consider this? Why don't we do this? Why don't we make a child-safe mobile phone or ban under-16s from using social media?
Well, there are child-safe mobile phones available. I mean, I think the problem is, and I think it's something that that many parents will recognise, is, you know, children are wanting to keep up with their peers, and you know there's certain groups of parents that sort of all try to agree we won't allow children to have this phone before this age, and then they put particular software on there. But it is actually, a lot of it is it's a massive change over this.
That's why some parents believe the government needs to act, because it is impossible for them to do it on their own.
Yes, which is why we have acted with the Online Safety Act. That is a massive piece of legislation, probably quite a leading position that we've taken in really making sure that the platforms are accountable for proper age verification and for appropriate things being on and available, and inappropriate things, most importantly, not being there. So that act, as we've said, is only just starting, although the regulators obviously means that people will start to alter their position.
But are you saying, though, then, that actually what has to happen is wait and see what the new law does, and you will not, at this stage, consider something more radical, like banning social media?
It is quite radical to ban phones, smartphones from under 16s. I think that is quite radical. Even banning it in schools, you know, is quite a big step. But that just shows just how much we know and understand that this is really worrying to parents. It's worrying also in terms of, you know, the development of children, them building friendships, them building those, you know, those social relationships in school as well. It is a worry because it's something that's relatively new, not something we ever had to deal with, not something the last generation of parents. It's relatively new, so it is a worry. But I think the steps that we've taken, they have yet to be seen by parents, so I think we have to live them.
You're saying wait and see, nothing more radical on that for now?
I think the banning on mobile phones in schools is something that we will be putting guidance on.
But is that really happening? Because I can also hear lots of people shouting at the TV, thinking, well, there's plenty of phones in the playground where my kid goes to school.
That's true. So we haven't done it yet, but we're putting the guidance together now, which we'll then consult on. So that is something that we've still got to come as well.